Yo, what's up guys? It's CJ here, back with another Back for Blood build. So today we're going to be going over the shotgun tank build, the main build that I've broken recently. It's actually ridiculous. There's just so much temporary healing, there's so much damage resistance, and as long as you don't run out of ammo, you're good to go. So let's get on into the build. Okay, so the first 5 cards that we've got that are really important are Rolling Thunder, Scattergun Skills, Buckshot Bruiser, Numb, and Pumped Up. Now the reason why these are going to be your key go-tos is because firstly, Rolling Thunder is move speed and damage with shotguns. Scattergun Skills is reload speed with shotguns. Buckshot Bruiser means that when you're using shotguns, you're going to gain 0.25 temporary health for each pellet that hits an enemy. So if you hit only 4 pellets, that's going to mean that you gain a singular temporary health. I know that it doesn't sound like much, but if you're firing the AA-12 that has a standard mag of 12 rounds, and you're hitting, you know, four pellets out of each shell, that's a lot of health. That's 12 health right there, not including all of your resistances and stuff like that. Then you go on to Numb. Now this gives you a 10% damage resistance buff while you have temporary health. So as long as you keep your temporary health up, you're going to continually have that 10% damage resistance increase. And then also Pumped Up, which makes your temporary health decay 20% slower. It's going to cause more pain meds to spawn in each map and give you 5% more health. Let's go into the next 5 cards. First is Shell Carrier. That's going to give you 30% more ammo for your shotgun and give you 10% more damage with your shotgun. Then Mag Coupler. Now this is primarily for the reload speed, so you're going to gain a 50% reload speed buff. Next will be Face Your Fears. You're going to heal 1 temporary health whenever you kill a Ridden within 2.5 meters of you. Next one will be Motorcycle Helmet for the 15% damage resistance and 10 extra health. And the last one will be Ammo Belt, which is going to give you 50% more ammo capacity and 15% reload speed. So the last 5 cards will be the tank cards, which will make you extra beefy. The first one is Padded Suit with 10% damage resistance and 5 health. Durable, Body Armor, Wooden Armor, and then finally, and this seems like a bit of a weird card, it's Shredder. So if you're familiar with my other build, the melee build, you will have seen Durable, Body Armor and Wooden Armor previously. This is for the 65% trauma resistance. It does give you some other benefits, for instance 10 health and 20% fire resistance on Durable. And also the one thing to note about Wooden Armor is the fire resistance reduction. So you will take a lot of damage from fire, and you do need to be kind of careful about it. So the last card I said about was Shredder. Now I said this is a weird card. It is a weird card and it is interchangeable, so you can swap it out for something else. But this is more of a test card that I put in that seems to work. I'm not 100%, but it basically says that each bullet that hits the target causes it to take a 1% increased damage for 3 seconds. Now, I'm not sure if the shells within the shotgun, the individual pellets, I don't know if they count as individual bullets. However, from what I've seen with the damage I've been putting down, it does seem to work. I don't know if that's just because of how many shells you put out when you are using the shotgun, but either way, it's very, very useful for taking out big bosses like the Breakers or the Ogres, because you just reduce their, or you increase, sorry, their damage that they take up to a maximum of 15%. That combined with the reload speed of the shotgun you should be able to keep the 15% buff on any big enemy that's in your way. And that is the full set of 15 cards. So the first cleaner I would say to use this build with would be Mom. The reason for this is for the slower decay rate of temporary health. So in the deck we already have Pumped Up, which has a 20% slower decay rate on temporary health. If we combine that with Mom's buff, that's going to be 40% slower decay rate on all of our temporary health. And trust me, it is a noticeable difference. If I put it side by side, you can see this is without the 20% buff, and this is with the 20% buff. The other cleaner I would recommend running this with is Holly, and that's just purely for the extra heal and damage resistance that she gets from her passive. This is really useful because Holly can gain health back, whereas Mom can't. So if you do, the way you would play it with Mom is you would just continue to stack temporary health. If you have pain meds, you would use them. If you find more pain meds, you would use them to gain as much temporary health as you can and keep it as high as you can. This means that you won't, hopefully, drop anywhere near to your max health. So say if your max health was 150 and you have 500 temporary health and you're keeping it up, then hopefully you won't get anywhere near that 150 bar. If you do find yourself struggling and you do get a little bit of health taken off, with Holly you can recover it using her passive for 1 health back, and especially with the AA-12 or shotguns with the penetration mod, you can just blast away the Ridden, and if you kill multiple in one, you're going to recover that health in no time and start building back up the temporary health as well. And that's it for this build. I hope this has been a little bit faster than the previous. I understand that the previous video was a bit longer, and I'm hoping to try and kind of make these videos a bit shorter, a bit more sweet, and hopefully it's giving you the same amount of detail in a shorter time. In the meantime guys, if you did like the video, please do let me know. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a comment to say, you know, what you did like, what you didn't like in the build, what you think, you know, I should do next as a build if you're interested in that. I have got a few builds that I've been working on myself anyway. So the one-shot build, which is like a sniper where you sit in the back and you let all your teammates do the tanking for you, all of that stuff to come. So I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I hopefully will see you in the next video. Peace out.